Y bueno, gente, transmitiendo directamente desde la Baticueva. De ahí viene el panel final. Creo que Brian también se nos va a unir en este panel final. Brian, ¿está conmigo? Linda.
Of course.
Yeah. Y, oh my gosh, vean lo que tenemos ahí abajo. Bueno, a partir de este momento vamos a empezar a hablar en inglés, parecido a lo que hicimos con Mark McKenna, para que la gente sepa. So right now we are starting to speak in English because we have Vampy Bite Me and Angela. Oh, and right now we got D-piddy there. So we're gonna start introducing these amazing, talented people. I am a groupie right now of this panel. I am super excited. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I got these three guys right now here. So first of all, from Costa Rica, but right now from LA, Angela, it's like, I don't know, I think she's the best ever.
Superstar.
From Costa Rica about cosplay. Yeah, it's just a superstar, absolutely superstar. So Angela, thank you for being here.
Hola.
Oh my
Hi.
gosh. Hey. Bueno, español, inglés, you know, Spanglish. Hey, hi. Oh, I love him. Oh my gosh. Wow. And now she's one of the loveliest cosplayers ever. She was in Costa Rica 2013, something like that, and she was simply the best. She took pictures with everyone. She tagged everyone in the pictures. It's like, oh my gosh, who else do all that? And she's amazing, incredible. So Vampy,
hey guys.
thank you very much.
Hey
I love to see you again.
Yes,
after all this
I'm so happy to be back with everybody. I'm so excited.
Wow, thank you very much for being here.
Well, thanks for having me.
No, it's
Anytime.
Our pleasure. It's our honor. We love you are here, and your tag team is D-piddy, and he's absolutely amazing too. It's I don't know, the things that comes from his mind for the videos is like, oh my gosh.
He surprises everybody, even me. Like I sometimes he'll do stuff and what? See that? Of course, see? Dude,
oh
that's
my
how
gosh,
it goes.
hello friend, how are you?
That's ever.
I
Watch
love
for me
it.
right now.
How's it going, everybody?
Where did you get that? I want it.
Yeah, I don't remember. I don't.
Dude.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we hear you. You hear us?
Yeah, so.
Just
guys.
let me ask,
Hi.
Oscar, ¿te vas a meter, sí o no? ¿O solo vas a estar, tú estás ahí backstage? Ok, listo. So, amazing to have you here too. This is something I dream a lot, you three together, because I know you are all friends, and D-piddy and Vampy do a lot of things together, conventions and videos and stuff, and it's like a dream having you all three here, and hopefully, and I really hope, hopefully very soon in Costa Rica. All of you.
I really miss Costa Rica and everybody. So shout outs to everyone in Costa Rica. Like everyone's so nice. Yeah. Sad. But you know what? We'll come back someday. So that'll be really cool.
No, that's for sure. It's a matter of when, no if. It's when
yes.
you're be back here. So that it's not if. It's just well, we need to figure out the schedule and just that. So again, thank you very much, all of you, to accept my invitation to connect. I mean, this is my partner, Oscar. He's my partner with Comic-Con, and he's just thank you all.
No,
we're really we're really happy. It's amazing to have you here. We got Mark McKenna already. He
nice.
says hi to yeah, Mark
right.
was in. Yeah, Mark was here. He really missed Costa Rica too. We were talking about the volcano that you guys couldn't see. With D-piddy, we do a different stuff. We go to Canopy, right? With what we do? No, we go to the movies, right? When you were here.
Do you remember? Does he remember?
I don't remember.
Well, it's the Kirby on your head. That's
Yeah, it's like
I think he's being all over the place. He just don't remember all the
I
events.
think it's the Kirby on your head, buddy.
yeah.
He ate your brain.
I remember there was.
remember ziplining.
It was on December, so we go to saw the last Star Wars movie of that year. I remember.
Oh yeah, we did.
So-
We saw Rogue One. We saw Rogue One.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, it was
long
Rogue
time
One.
ago.
Oh my gosh.
gosh.
It was the good one.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh. It was the good one.
that was my favorite Star Wars movie. That was amazing. I really liked it.
Oh yeah, that was
Yeah.
that was awesome. That was awesome. So guys, how are you? I mean, we are in a terrible something pandemic nightmare.
Yeah. How was it in Costa Rica?
Most of all, so how are you
How
guys?
is it? How is it over there in Costa Rica? That's true.
How was the pandemic in Costa
Oh my
Rica?
gosh! Can you, hey, Jesse? Can you connect?
Jesse's so
Oh my
stupid.
gosh! Oh my gosh! Guys, this guy, Urayo, if you don't follow him, go right now. I'll follow him. He's amazing, a sculptor, an artist.
He's asking for something though. He's asking for something.
It was about we saw a bird that is called perezoso. It's like
Sloth.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
That's what it
Yeah, I want to see
he was
it.
just like
Oh,
it was just
I remember
like,
when we went. I think I went ziplining and I saw a sloth which was like
Yeah.
15 feet away. Climbing up the tree.
Yeah.
That's lucky.
We do zip line, yes.
I never saw a sloth, and I was like, "Can I come back to see the sloth?" And Manu was all like, "Sure, yeah, next time." And I'm all, "Okay."
No,
I was
damn.
really sad we couldn't see it.
So okay, we need to do that.
Yeah, I want to see a sloth.
Okay, we need to do that. Oh my gosh. Anyway, Jesse, if you can connect, of course, connect, please. I miss you too, man. I miss you a lot. So if you can connect, go ahead, please.
Yeah, he loves you
Where
guys
are you
a lot.
working right now?
He like super loves you guys. He mentions
you-
you guys all the
you're-
time.
You really are in my heart, believe me. No perezoso, okay, bye. I got a picture. I mean, I got a picture if you want to see a picture.
Bad.
You'll be asking D-piddy, how you do it with the Kirby,
Yeah.
the lens and the mask and everything. Are you seeing anything at all?
No, yeah. I mean, unless it like it just goes like this, then I can't see anything.
I want that thing so bad.
But
Me too.
I'm jealous.
It's like
Actually,
right now you can find who produced that Kirby.
I honestly I don't remember.
We
I saw
can
it,
sell like
I saw it online
crazy.
and then I bought it online, so it was online. I don't remember.
Oh, yeah?
where
Oh.
though. It was a while ago.
It looks like a cat bed. Like a cat.
it does. It looks like a
It
cat
could be
bed
used
that-
as a cat bed. You
yeah, they
put
can
whatever
live in there.
There's a lot of space.
It's
you know?
hella cute though. I like it.
Yeah. It's not, it's supposed to be a pillow, so you're supposed to like lay down
Oh,
in
put
it.
your hands in it. Or
No, it's supposed to be a pillow. So like you're
right.
supposed to like lay down in it.
just like the other. Okay.
Yeah. But
it
I
looks
don't know.
like a hat though.
That's what I'm using it for.
Seriously, we're just gonna talk about his hat the whole time. Like,
I mean, but
Oh
that's
my
your
God.
thing. You always are putting stuff in your head. So
Yeah, I don't know.
Because nobody, there's
Or
just
his
a few
butt
people
or something.
that know the face of D-piddy, right?
Yeah. These two know, and you know.
Me? I know.
Oh, yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
But
Um,
they're just like two kind of people that really know the face of D-piddy.
They signed a contract.
Thing, you know?
They signed a contract. So
Yeah,
if they ever
I signed it.
a picture leaks out or my name or anything, you know, assassins, red dots.
It's kind of obvious if you're there's like only a few people that know, and it's very obvious who would say something. So, yeah. I've messed up a few times where I almost said his real name, and then I was like, no, I caught myself.
Yeah,
that was rough.
If any, I don't remember your real name. I just
good. I don't even have a real name. I don't have a real name.
That's good alibi.
I know.
It's Pooty.
It's just something you put in your password just for traveling, but just that.
Yeah,
you just wax a picture on it or something. You just found.
Yeah, it's weird because I see everyone wearing a mask now, and I'm like, it's
even harder.
You're not original anymore.
Yeah. Sorry,
man.
You had to do everything over, dude.
I have to rebrand myself now. You know,
you'll have to take it out.
That's true.
Yeah, just take it off.
That's
and
true.
you go again against the current.
Yeah. It's really hot in here.
Okay, so
I bet.
I bet. So, guys, how are you? The subject of this panel is how this pandemic affect all of us, because we were planning to do Comic-Con Costa Rica this year.
Yeah.
We already got the actors and stuff and comic artists and everything, and then full pandemic. So, Vampy, how are you holding up? How are you?
Right when the pandemic started, I moved. So I had already a bunch of stuff that I had to do. But to be honest with you, I am not a technology person. I don't understand. Pids knows I don't know how to do much with technology. So I had to learn everything. So because everything's changed, like technology is not natural for me. I'm kind of more of a show person. I like to go to shows. I like to talk to people. And now I have to learn computers and things like that. I know sewing machines really well, but not any other thing.
Okay.
So I had to learn everything. So I'm currently learning how to do editing, which is his thing. He's good at that. I'm, learning. So I had to change everything about my work. It's crazy, but we have to do it. We can't really complain, things happen and we got to learn. So, been doing that all year. So yeah, it's crazy.
How to affect, I know, definitely, it's definitely crazy. But how to affect your work? We know that you work with a lot of brands. You're like a full ambassador, D-piddy too, of some of the brands. And
I think all of us, it's changed a lot because we all went to shows. We all did shows. Yeah. And for us to change that so quickly, within a month, less, and we had to cancel everything that we planned. And it's hard because you have to translate that to the internet, which I think that for me, just talking about me, it's very hard because I don't do YouTube that much at all anymore. I don't really do too many things except for shows. And I had to figure out ways I could learn quickly. And luckily I had enough money saved up that I could buy equipment. Because that's great. That's a big thing, equipment. Because you don't realize that until you start streaming. And you're like, everything is expensive. So luckily I saved up enough money that was for my furniture, but instead now it's for my electronics.
Oh my God.
Which I don't care for. I don't really care for the electronics, but now I have to have them. So I don't have a couch right now. So I just have cameras, which I don't need. But
I understand you. My room goes from just a small couch and to this. Let me show you to this.
We gotta do what we gotta do, though.
Okay, right now we got a full
that
station.
Is a nice setup, though.
I like the fan. I like the fan.
Dude, I have a fan too. It gets hot in here, but it's cold now, so No, but like seriously, like I luckily I did, and I know a lot of people didn't, and I got phone calls from a lot of artists, like a ton of artists, and they were like, "How do you stream?" And I'm like, "You're asking me." Well, first of all, I was like, out of all people, I was like, money? Because that's the honest truth. You got to have money to stream, like for your original setup. You can't just be like, oh, you can stream. It's easy. It's not. It's not. It's upgrades all the time. And it's crazy. So that's my year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So it's a year of learning, though.
Yes, a year of learning, and we're lucky to have
a lot of learning.
We're very lucky too, because I think when you travel too much, you don't have time to focus on things that actually matter. So I think it's a blessed time, but also with the news, it's very bad. It's hard to focus good energy when you just have to, you have to keep up with the news. So it affects you. So some days you have really good days. Some days you have, a lot of days you have terrible days, and you got to pick yourself up. And that's really hard. And learning should be fun, not like because you're pushed to all the time, constantly. So it's like, it's really, it's hard. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It's hard. And I miss conventions a lot. I miss people. Yeah, it's really hard.
I really miss conventions.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Yeah. You be dancing everywhere. Like I just, I'm sure people miss that energy you bring too. So, yeah, but that's just my part. I mean, I want to hear about everyone else too, because we don't really get to talk now. Like, I feel like it's hard to contact people because I don't know how they feel. Like, I'll be like, hey, what's up? How you doing? I miss you, man. Like, but it's really hard to continue because with that conversation, because it might be touchy. Do you know what I'm saying? Because everyone's going through a lot right now. So I don't want to be like pushing too hard. Especially with work and stuff like that. So it's all rough for everyone.
I mean, it's one. So like, yeah, I do YouTube, right? So obviously everyone knows I do YouTube videos and whatever. And most YouTubers are fine because, I mean, they sit in the front of the computer and they vlog or they do whatever. And like my content requires interaction with people. Like I need to be interactive, right? And even if I'm not at a convention, I mean, I've done videos where I'm on the street or I'm like, like on the streets of LA or whatever. But even then, with what's happening, I can't have zero interaction. I can't touch anybody. I can't it's one thing, like I'm wearing a mask, but I don't want to make, everyone's going to be all super like germophobic and no one wants to, so I can't do anything. I literally haven't made new content in like months, and it's crazy because this year was supposed to be my busiest year. Yeah. And I had like back to back conventions. I had some months that were like the entire month, every weekend was booked, and then out of nowhere, just like everything was canceled. They were originally just postponed, like maybe a month or two, and then things got worse and no one's wearing their mask, everyone's whatever. So it just got crazy here in the US and everything was canceled. And I think the first 3 months of next year are canceled. And so I'm like, if the people who are like subscribed to my YouTube channel and my latest videos are literally remixes of my old videos. Because I
actually was gonna ask you about the TikTok, but you're doing so well.
Yeah, so crazy, TikTok, dude.
It's cool because
how many followers right now? Because I just give you a follow and then
so it's weird because like I'm thinking like my YouTube, I'm scared because like I was scared because I'm like I'm not making any new videos. My YouTube's gonna die and I'm gonna be homeless and
stupid. You're not gonna be homeless.
It's a good thing though because like none of my content is very like current, like meaning. Anybody could, like people are still watching the old videos, so like YouTube channel is doing okay, but obviously there's not a lot of growth in this past year because there's no new videos, right? And people are like, why don't you use TikTok? Why don't you use TikTok? And being like, I consider myself like old fashioned and just very like I'm like an old grumpy person, right? And so every time I hear the word TikTok, I feel like a boomer. I'm like oh my god, TikTok. I don't want to. I don't want to see another TikTok. I don't
It's
want
like
to
for
see another
teenagers.
trend.
Yeah.
All these teenagers do make a TikTok. I'm like,
Just
dude,
dancing
no,
and
stop.
everything, you know.
And I'm
just
like,
woman, superwoman dancing and
The thing
everything.
Yeah.
is, his content is perfect for TikTok.
yeah.
though.
And so I just like
Yeah,
this one night I was just playing Genshin Impact and I was really bored and I'm like, you know what? I am gonna make a TikTok video because I have nothing to like my content is, and then I thought about it, like literally every single one of my YouTube videos are literally just a montage of TikTok videos. It's all just they're like 50 TikTok videos in one TikTok video. And I thought, oh my god, I could just like take little things from each video and there you go. I literally have content every single day for the next 4 years, right? And so I just started posting,
Cool.
and then like
Yeah, it's freaking
like,
dope.
let's see
awesome.
what happens, right? And then I'm at like 1.5 million in like 2 weeks, and it blew up really fast. I don't even know.
Are you at 2 million yet? Like,
Oh
are you?
no, not 2 million
Almost.
yet. Like
It is
it's
skyrocketed.
Well, the
it's
thing is,
one-
1.5 million in like,
Wow.
dude, it's gonna
Yeah.
be 2 million in no time.
Hopefully, yeah. I'm like,
Yeah.
I didn't expect it to be. I didn't expect like I don't know, like 10,000, 20,000 followers, in maybe by the end of the year, and then all of a sudden, like in a day, I got like 120,000. I'm like, that's really weird. I don't know why, like because to me these oh thanks. So because to me these videos are old to me, right? These are old jokes. These are like, but the thing is, all the kids nowadays, these kids aren't watching YouTube. They're on TikTok.
Yeah, they're on
And
TikTok. Yeah.
when I'm reading these comments, there's so many people who've never seen any of my videos. Like no one's seen my videos before. And so
No,
yeah,
not yet.
it's really blurry. But the fact that with this completely new media,
There we go.
this new outlet,
1.6.
yeah, 1.6 now. So like I've reached a completely new world that people have never seen my stuff. But I think the real thing that pushed me to make a TikTok is that lately there've been like 4 or 5 other TikTok accounts that have been reposting my videos.
They
and
do
they're
that
getting,
all the
like,
time, though.
Yeah, and they're getting millions of
Yeah,
millions
they
of views.
steal your content like
then-
ever since you started.
Yeah, and then I'm
So
thinking
crazy.
like, all right, let's
Always
see
stealing
how
your
much.
stuff.
I was like, let's see how much power I have, right? So I made the TikTok. I made the TikTok, and then in a week, I was like, okay, cool. I want to see if I could get these accounts removed, and then TikTok immediately removed their accounts and they verified me. And I'm like, yes.
Nice.
Oh, is that how it happened?
Wow.
Dude, I should try that.
Oh, wow.
Someone stole
Well
my name
played.
out there. and
Yeah.
He told me
Also,
about
somebody. So I posted one video with Vampy in it, and I wanted to tag her, but she didn't have a TikTok. But when I tagged like
boomer.
Vampy, there was a link that popped up, and I clicked
Yeah.
it, and it's some random dude like singing on the bus. It's like some random, I don't know what it is.
Yeah, but
And it's-
I appreciate his content, but I would like my name. So I probably will end up doing some TikTok because
Yeah.
you can do all sorts of
Sure.
stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it's like,
Yeah.
I mean, TikTok.
You don't
like
have
a
to
lot of
dance.
people who don't necessarily
Yeah.
make like
That's true.
contents or like
Yeah,
vlogs
you
or
can
whatever.
just do stuff.
You can just say stuff, or you can say whatever, and it's a new place for like to make to reach out to a new audience, And if they discover you on there, like people who've never heard of Twitch before, or have never heard of YouTube or cosplay, even they'll find you on there, and then they'll follow you on everything else,
Yeah.
So I think it's good because it's like the newest thing.
I think
you know,
it's actually really awesome because my Discord has been teaching me stuff because I'm the boomer in there. I'm like the boomer in there. I'm like, oh, so TikTok, you do what?
I've never
They're
seen
like,
How are you
no.
guys gonna be the boomers? I don't
Dude,
get
I
it.
feel
Yeah,
so
we're all
old.
the-
Like I'm
we're all the
literally,
same.
I just discovered TikTok right when I joined, and so I always told myself like I'm never gonna. I hate TikTok.
You
I'm tired
told
of
me
these
that
songs.
before too. You're like,
It's
no, I
always-
wouldn't do that.
It's always the same songs, the same trends. Oh, and then like just last night, I'm just in bed, just looking at TikToks. I'm just like,
The thing is,
oh my god,
people's
this is so
content
fun.
on TikTok's actually really good, dude.
Yeah, it's quick too. It's
yeah,
really quick.
it's really
And then-
quick.
Because on YouTube, you have to spend like 15 minutes on a video, and you're like, oh, this is very informative. On a TikTok, you're just memes. You're just like stupid stuff that you're laughing at, and you're like, oh, that's really funny.
Right.
How did she do that? Wow, she could dance. Well, what's on his face? Like it's just really weird things. Like it's real quick. So
Because our attention span nowadays is very short. So like YouTube's too long. So
attention span. What attention span? I'm just like all the time.
He's even created me to become a meme person too. So all I look for is memes now. Like it's just
they're fun.
I know you like memes. Yeah. I just started liking them.
Yeah.
So
the memes are always funny.
What? Oh, cooking. That's what I look at.
Yeah. Wow. Nice.
I look at cooking ones.
Someone made sweet potato donuts, and I liked it, and I'm like, I can't believe I'm liking these videos. I'm like, basically they're like bookmarking. I'm bookmarking like recipes. So
yeah.
Yeah, the thing with TikTok is that the market for TikTok, it's really mainstream. So most of them will never have seen your videos before because they are not quite your target audience to begin with.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so when you join this platform and you offer them your kind of humor and geeky stuff, Deadpool stuff, the Dark Souls references, and they don't really know where this content came from. So for them, for example, the Dark Souls reference, when you keep rolling and rolling, it's going to be a huge meme because they've never seen it before. And that's why it allows you to grow this fast, mate.
I'm slowly pushing. I think I have like 200 clips just ready to go. I'm just like uploading daily. Yeah, I spent 2 days editing new videos, and like what's changed with the videos is that like it's still like the same footage from before, but I'm researching TikTok music. Like I've never heard of these songs before. Like I don't know what's on the radio. I don't know what's popular. So I would find these TikTok. So I'm doing a lot of research on like meme videos and whatever's funny, and then I would like think about, okay, what old like video clip would match with this? Oh, this would work. So I literally did like 200 clips. Whoa. And so like you mentioned the Dark Souls, the Solaire rolling around, that's gonna come soon. I haven't uploaded any Solaire videos yet, but that's gonna come soon. Yeah. And so like all my old, it's not just gonna be this. It's like a bunch of my old stuff's gonna be on there too. So.
The Amiibo one too? Is that going to be on there? That was more like a YouTube video.
More of a skit. Yeah, it's like I think skit. Mostly like stuff that aren't like full video skits. Yeah. Just stuff that are just like me messing with people. I'll probably start just focus on those. Really, because it'll be too different.
Yeah,
so.
for sure.
This is not important, but I'm very curious. How do you do with the format of the video? Because we're used to
so
like
the format is
just 16:19 to small screen.
It's 1916, so it's opposite, right? So it's not widescreen. It's like long
vertical.
Screen.
Yeah.
So all I did was I cropped my video so it's missing a couple of frames. So obviously there's some videos that I wanted to use, but because I'm so off to the side and my the other person, I can't use some videos that I really want to use because they're too far. Mm-hmm. So I have to skip them. So basically I crop it a bit.
Okay.
And if you go on the page, you can see there's black borders on top, and it's basically it just says the name like part 1, part 2, part 3, and then it's almost like a square.
Right.
So a good thing, like a lot of the videos that I have is me close to the person. I would always like frame everything very close, and with some simple editing, I could just slide the focus left and right. So in case we're off more to the right side or more to the left side, I could just move it around. So yeah.
In these times, any skills with video streaming, it's like money in the bucket, right?
It's pretty much, it is.
Like, damn, you know how to do this? Wow, this is great.
Yeah, he's ready.
So,
yeah.
Angela, and you, how are you holding up? With all this? I mean, I'm seeing you painting and do stickers and amazing stuff.
Yes,
I love it.
The sticker is like super new. It's like the newest project I'm trying to work on, because I tried streaming. I actually have them on my streams.
Of course,
we talked about the same stuff, and it didn't. I felt at some point I was feeling like it was too overwhelming for me. Like I'm not used to being online so much. It's just me being alone here in the apartment and every day try to like be online and get a shower, gotta look pretty and all that. It's just not for me. I can't. So
you could be a VTuber.
Oh yeah.
For real.
I don't envy you girls who stream, because like I could just wear a mask and a hat and I'm done, right?
Right.
But then
No,
like
I
you know, you guys are good looking and everyone like really so like you guys have to like do makeup and you guys have to make sure like you know,
All
and then
my
you got to
friends have
present
turned
yourself.
into VTubers, so I'm like,
For real.
What?
yes.
Now
So
you know,
anyway,
We are just like, do you have a T-shirt? Yes, go live, and that's
Yeah,
it.
that's
What? But the
Man.
thing is, what if it glitches? I've seen glitches happen, and I was like,
yeah, so before the VTuber
No.
thing was really popular, there was this guy who did a
oh
Shiba, like a dog, and like so he was
Yeah.
doing that, and then nobody knew how he looked like, and then out of nowhere, the program crashed, and the Shiba disappeared, but they saw the person.
yeah, somebody. Yeah, I remember
yeah,
that
it
story.
happens all the time, and I'm like,
So
no.
like I'm scared if I ever did like a VTuber or like some avatar, and all of a
Yeah.
sudden like suddenly
Yeah.
everyone knows my face, and I'm like,
The practical
No.
effects are better.
Yeah, because things
Yeah.
glitch all the time, and it's not
Yeah.
trustworthy for me. Yeah.
Yeah, knowing
Because I noticed,
Angela, showering is the worst part
Oh
of the
my
streaming
god, for real. It's
schedule.
just it's
so.
a waste
What?
of time. I need to be working, you know.
What do you say? What?
Oh yes. Oh yeah. Anyway, as I was saying,
I was like, what?
well, yeah, I had a shower today to see you guys. I mean,
Oh.
Yeah,
oh.
no, I mean, if she took a shower to be with us today, it's because it's really
it's because
important.
you.
Wow,
It's really
that's a little
important.
bit
Oh
TMI.
my god!
It's
So
because
you
you're
skip
important to me.
Wow.
Anyway,
you skip showers a lot, right? Okay.
yeah, no,
Oh
I
my
keep-
gosh.
you have to save water. You have to save the world.
No.
California's in a drought. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
Of course.
I did notice though,
Yeah,
Angela,
this
like
is what-
you were streaming like almost like weekly or bi-weekly,
Yeah.
and then I guess you just got busy or you just didn't
I just,
like.
I was feeling like it was not growing as I wanted
Oh, I
to.
see, I see.
Because most of my streams were about art, and it
Yeah.
seems like people really just don't get hooked on that. And for video games, I played some video games, and that was fine.
yeah.
But every time I start a video game, I feel like, man, I should be doing this other thing, or I should finish this commission or whatever. So it made me feel anxiety. And it felt like a job. Like I need to stream because I told these people I was gonna stream at this time, this day.
yeah.
And I was feeling like stressed, and it was not working emotionally. So I stopped for my sake, you know. Just
At
Gotcha,
least
gotcha.
you recognize that and you know when to stop. I think that's,
That's
super
important.
smart. Yeah,
That's
that's
very
super
important.
important.
Yeah.
Because I think that people keep on, pushing themselves too much, and then they just quit for everything, and you never see them again. and I've seen
Or
that too many
ending
times.
hating everything and everyone, and
But I think that's
So-
one of the most important things, actually. I really think
Yes,
so.
rules.
Gabby, you're right, because it's very
Yes.
true.
yeah,
Like when people, I think a lot of people ask me the same question, like, what should I do? I'm not happy doing cosplay. I'm like, don't do it anymore. It's very simple.
right.
Just stop.
Yeah,
yeah, just quit
You
it,
know,
yeah.
like you need to find something that's, because life is very
exactly.
like, we only live once, obviously, and life is short. You got to be happy. If you're not happy, then just, you got to find something else that makes you, fills that in for you. And I think that's
Yeah.
great that she brought that up.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah.
definitely.
finding
I
limits
make that as a
currently, it
musician,
makes it really
so I
hard.
started producing conspiracy.
It just
Sorry, man.
No worries. Just saying, at this time when when you're at home, most of the time, finding your own limits can become blurry because
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
don't really know when to stop doing whatever it was, entertainment, or whenever it was your actual job or whatever it is. And especially you guys that are content creators, how do you draw that line between this is entertainment for me and this is what I actually do for a living?
That's
I
hard.
think it's hard
Yeah.
because I think the main thing being like I guess self-employed or being like your own boss or
Mhm.
an entrepreneur, that kind of person is that when you're working for somebody, they expect you, like they'll tell you like, hey, you need to be on time, you need to do this, you need to come into work at this time, you need to leave at this time, you need to take your breaks. But like
Yeah.
when you're
It is.
doing it on your own, you have to like think like a boss, and you have to
Correct.
you have to
Yeah.
put yourself like you're your own boss and your own employee. So you have to be like, okay, I need to do this work, and I need to get off at this time. I need to figure out when I have lunch. This is when I have a break. This is when you have to like. It's a lot of micromanaging, and some people don't have the capacity to think both ways. They just think like, oh, I'll work whenever I want. But then you get too comfortable, you know, because you don't have an actual time to work. You don't have to get up at like 7 in the morning. You don't have to, you know, be in front of the computer, or you don't have to start sewing at like 9. It's not a 9 to 5. You just have to figure out like,
you just got to do it.
Yeah,
and,
you have to really manage your time.
Yeah.
And, you don't have that boss or that manager to tell you this.
Right.
You have to start figuring that out yourself. And I think a lot of people get really comfortable, and then that like that stuff just kind of slips away. I know some people will get a big break. They'll be a guest at one convention, or they'll be they'll have a hit video, and then they'll like, oh, I'll focus on this, and it starts going really well for about a year, and then they get too comfortable. And then later on, they're like, where did everything go? Well, it's because you didn't really focus on growing yourself, your brand. You didn't really set times. You didn't do any of this stuff. And you just kind of felt like...
No schedule.
It'll all come to me, and I'll just go because no one's going to tell you when to work. No one's going to tell you to book your flights. No one's going to tell you to...
when to sleep.
When to sleep, and when to take breaks.
You know,
when to work,
no one...
So you have to figure all that out.
Yeah, and I think that a lot of people don't realize that, and also taking breaks for yourself. I never
really
believed in that before. It's bad. I was really bad back then. Like I just worked every day.
Not just take breaks in this, is go and take a little sun, you know, because you are
because
because you are in your room on your office,
right?
No sun, no lights, and it's like, okay, you're gonna take a break. I'm gonna go and take a little bit of sun because it's important.
But you know, like a lot of us we did this before it was really big. So no one was before us to teach us how to do our jobs. We created our own jobs. So in a current state where it wasn't popular. So we were just innovating things that we could do that we loved, right? But then it became a job. So you're like, damn, I guess I gotta wake up. I gotta sign this contract. I gotta learn contracts. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, no one teaches that.
Read the small text and everything.
No one teaches that. Yeah. So you're just like constantly like, oh man, this is getting serious. I'm getting paid. You want to pay me? Why? Okay, cool. Yeah. All right. So it gets more serious than serious. And it's like, now when you shut that off you can't shut that off after a couple of years. Your mind is already set. It's like, I need this much time to sleep. I need this much time to work. If I don't get this much time, it just takes a long time to learn those things by yourself, you know?
Breaks and like taking time off and like is really important, especially when you're older, because like I'm feeling like, because before it was like, okay, I was like jumping in, I would just like mess around or whatever. And I literally, when I first started doing this, like I would be in the costume from like, I would be there right before the convention would start. And no one's paying me. I'm not even recording video or just nothing. This is before I became D-piddy. I was just some guy in a suit, right? Yeah. And I would be there from like 9 in the morning, and I would go home at midnight in costume. And I'm like, that was great. I'm ready for the next day, right?
Wow.
But now, like, my body hurt. I'll be there for like 3 hours. And then I'm like, dude, my body hurt.
Like 10 years ago.
Like 10 years ago. Yeah, exactly.
This kid threw a ball, like a basketball on my face. Some guy hit me with a sword on my, like, I'm bruised up. I'm in this hotel bed, and like I'm there when I have to be there, and then like the moment I'm in my hotel, I'm like just in my like bed, just like.
No, but like seriously, seeing you grow, because I've known him for a very long time, and seeing him grow into D-piddy, it was crazy because he has so much energy, and like he's like, I'm doing this, and then like rooming in with him like maybe a couple years ago in New York, I was like seeing him on the couch bed thing, and I'm like, hey, are you okay? And he's like, yeah.
I'm not good.
He wouldn't even say anything.
I'm like, you dead, man?
Okay, I'm gonna go. And then I'll be like, I'm gonna go out. We're gonna go eat and drink and stuff. But all right, see you later then. And
like the after parties are not even. It's like everyone's like, dude, D-piddy, you gonna go to the after party, man? You gotta go. I'm like, I'm gonna like.
You'll say yes, and then you'll like freaking go.
I'll be there if I have to be there, but like if I don't, I'm like, I'm just gonna like sleep. I gotta like get in a new costume and then get hit some more the next day.
I feel you.
Yeah, and I think that like reflecting during the pandemic has made me think, damn, we were soldiers. Like seriously, we were freaking crazy. We were crazy.
Actually. also make you think, okay, this is not forever, right? Because
of course.
the curve is going down.
Oh yeah.
And you will need to figure out something else too.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I also have to start eating better because like my metabolism is the same, and those suits are really tight. Right?
Yeah,
they're
they
really
show
tight.
everything. Yeah.
Before I would just eat like everything, and I'm like, I'm fine. I could go in costume. I look okay, but now I gotta like. That pizza looks really good, but I don't know if I can because tomorrow I gotta wear the suit.
I remember that too because he'll be coming in. I'm like, "You want to go eat?" He's like, "No, I can't eat that because I had to wear this."
I can't eat everything anymore. It's like, dude, we're gonna have dinner right now, and then everyone's eating. I'm like, like, come on, we're gonna be in costume.
He eats a lot, though. He eats a lot. He can eat a lot. Like,
but I shouldn't.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. No, it's funny because like you can see everything on that suit. Like everyone has worn that suit before.
Everything you can see everything.
Dude, I saw his underwear line sometimes, and we would hella laugh. We're like, oh my god, dude, your underwear is like.
Well, I guess now you're safe. You can just take selfie videos, and nobody...
Exactly.
I have to wear a thong. People don't know. Like, I have to, because I'm serious. I have to wear a thong. Like, before you would see, like, because if I wear boxers, you could see the seams and stuff, right? Or you could see the design.
I didn't know you wore thongs, bro.
Yeah, because this is the reason why.
Wow.
Okay, this is a Comic Con exclusive right now.
When you see me in the suit, it's just my butt. That's all it is.
What?
Yeah, that's a lot of information. I don't know.
You're welcome. Yeah.
But yeah.
No wonder. Okay.
If someone is actually taking notes on how to be successful doing this, tongues, it's one of those things you gotta take into consideration.
Yeah. Tongues are key.
Everybody's like looking for a thong right now.
Yeah, it's like
all the dudes like
Amazon.com/tongues for cosplay.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I think if I died a couple of weeks.
Hold on, it depends on the suit.
Yeah.
It depends on the suit. Like, I think if you're wearing like really tight bottoms, like I'm sure girls could like they usually wear like some type of thong or something to make their legs look nice, right? And in Deadpool, I want to make my legs look nice. I don't want to have this is a sacrifice. You know? It's
obviously a dog is a sacrifice, bro.
At the end of the day,
dog is definitely a sacrifice.
It really hurts my butt crack taking it out at the end of the day because it's
okay. No.
Oh my god!
It's so tight. So
I bet it has a sound and everything once you just take it off.
Yeah.
I thought this topic was like about
like Velcro almost.
Dude, it's like Velcro. Like the moment, it just
oh my god, bro.
Yeah, there are many reasons why thongs are a lot harder for guys and girls. So yeah,
but it feels.
I think it's freaking hard. It doesn't matter if male or female. It sucks. Yeah.
Yeah. You're right. It sucks.
But I don't want to say how it detaches from my butt.
You have to kind of first have to lift, and then
I don't want to explain it.
Wow.
Oh, sorry. Okay. It's different.
It's nice.
Guys, you have to like lift, and then you have to tuck, and then.
No.
Are you taking notes, guys? Are you taking notes?
I am.
Oh,
I'm like erasing it from my memory.
It's recorded, so I can get back to any time I want.
Currently erasing.
I'm just gonna go and find like old photos with me and the cutie and see what's the situation there.
Do you know that the time? Okay, so it's 6:42. So just remember to edit this part. Keep this out.
Keep it from the YouTuber. If you want views, keep it. Keep this
right.
part.
No. Edit it.
This is actually really good information for your channel because I bet a lot of people in here is gonna go to YouTube and see your videos all over again and try to find the tongue.
And now they're gonna focus on that.
That's gonna give you tons of
There
They're only gonna focus on that.
So I started 2000. So in 2013 to 14, you could see my boxer lines. 2013.
Yeah, I remember.
And then 15 on. It's gone. I just thong every time I see it.
Wow.
Yeah.
So we were privileged. Yeah. That's
The evolution of success. You can call that the evolution of success.
You know,
Now I have a very, very important question.
go ahead.
How many thongs do you have?
Go ahead.
Oh, see, that's important though.
Oh.
How do you have many colors?
How many
Okay,
thongs? do you have?
asking the
Yeah.
real questions.
This one is a spoiler alert.
I have 7 and they're all black.
7.
This is an
Wow,
this is
that's actually more than I thought. That's a lot. That's good.
Let me think of
Yeah.
just one.
I saw
I
Vampy's
don't know,
face, and he was really worried that you were gonna say one.
Oh,
Yes.
No, if there are 7, it's
That's a
one
lot.
for each
Yeah.
day, right?
Good. Yeah.
So
That's a
one for
good
Monday,
number.
one for
Okay.
Tuesday.
to be fair, I bought one first just to try it out, and then I bought another, and then one day, just in case I lose them, I decided to buy a 5-pack. So that's why I have 7. So.
Dude, this is way too much time to be talking about his dogs, yo.
Anyways,
Yeah,
Love it.
can we
I
move
love
to
it.
this?
I know you love it, but I look. Oh no, Seriously, no! He's singing the Cisco song. Oh dear God. Yeah, see?
Oh my
We
gosh.
gave him enough time to make a joke. Oh, there you go.
a lot of people watching this don't even know where those lyrics are from.
I bet he's gonna take it from the hat. You know, like.
Oh man.
Hi, Aaron. Hello.
Hi, Aaron.
Oh,
Hey,
my.
Aaron.
Philip, what's up?
I'm Philip too.
Did this just got a lot hotter? Or is it just me?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
really
no,
hard.
yeah, it's a lot higher. Man. It's just-
Gotten colder.
Wow.
You can see all the guys from Costa Rica that we are
All the
red
guys
right
are like, "Woo, that's a lot of information." I'm
Yeah.
a bigger fan now.
Oh my!
Yeah, it feels like in Jimmy Neutron when he's thinking and you can see his brain and everything inside working out. That's
Well, if
how
you're
we
an
are
artist,
right now.
you're visually like that. So when someone says something, you're like, oh.
Oh,
You know, you're very visual, and you're like, you know,
yeah. Oh my! Jeez.
oh boy,
Well,
you got
I-
that right.
I-
Oh boy.
I thought I was going
I
to.
can't even think in a question or something. I just
Now I'm like, what is
I
that?
know.
What?
I know.
lost
there's
right now.
nothing else to say. I think we're done. You know?
it's like my mind is just like dunk.
It's the Cisco song.
Question and dunk.
It's a freaking Cisco song now. It's done.
All right. Well, guys, tell us something. Aside from thongs, what have you learned? What has been your thing to learn during this pandemic?
Oh, a lot. But you guys can, you know, I'll say it last because I had to think about what I'm going to say. It's a lot. It's a lot of stuff.
I mean, I think I've learned to kind of, I guess, I mean, I do think I am in general pretty open-minded, but I think in terms of like, because I just started using TikTok and I was so like against it. I was so like, no, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I think I learned to be a little more open-minded on
Right.
the certain mediums that are out there. Like I have to understand why people enjoy using this app or why people use this service or whatever. And before I was so closed-minded because, yeah, I just have that boomer mentality. And also, I think especially when you're a social media person or influencer or content creator or whatever, you're already using like so many applications, right? You have, first it was Facebook, and then Instagram, and then there's YouTube, there's Twitter, there's Twitch. There's so many, and I'm like, I don't want to join another one. Now that's another how many hours on my plate to make content, and to do research and to understand the algorithm and all this other stuff. And so, but I think you know, being open-minded about what you can possibly do, and it's not just for me because I have it's a very specific situation for me, but I think just in general, just like the general populace, like if you worked at a restaurant and it closed down and you're like, oh, I have no jobs, I can't do anything anymore. If you're open-minded, you could find jobs, you could do something, you know, with this time during the pandemic. So it's not just like being an influencer or someone on the internet. I think it applies to everybody. Like you should be a little more open-minded to what you can do in the situation instead of just kind of like, well, I'm laid off, I can't do anything anymore, or like I'm just gonna stay in bed and wait till the vaccine shows up or whatever. Like just be open-minded, be positive, and look at certain outlets, in a positive light and see if they could possibly work for you. I think that's what I learned as well.
Creativity is a key player here, then.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, and you really need to start drawing your lines, because maybe for you guys that were content creators before this happened, your house was already conditioned to do many of these things. But for some people, they had to turn their home into their workplace, right? So it's literally their
like the kitchen,
and their job.
Like the kitchen you can see behind him.
That's my kitchen. Yeah, this is my workplace.
Nice.
Yeah. It's actually like 10 steps away. So for some people, that's the reality. I mean, I've seen some streamers that's literally stream 3 steps away from their beds. So that's really hard. And also creativity. For example, Angela, she has been doing so many different things since this thing started that it's amazing to see her be successful in all of them, and maybe most of them, since she already told us that streaming wasn't her cup of tea. But when it comes to art and her stickers and paintings and all the process that she does for the stuff that she sells to people when they buy one of these packages of her art, it's really amazing to see how you guys have adapted to all these situations. And not only through content creation, as D-piddy has been saying, adopting TikTok and many other platforms, but in a way in where you can still keep doing what you do without being held back, right? More like in this example, that he really needs to go out and find people to create these videos, and he found a way. And Vampy, your growth has been really been followed by us, because ever since you came to Costa Rica, we've been really big fans of your work, and you wrote so much during all this time when you became a brand ambassador for many gigantic brands like Namco and Bandai and all that stuff that you've been doing, and you really found a way to keep doing it while at home, and that's amazing.
It is hard though. I mean, like I'm probably going to be, I want to be optimistic all the time. And I used to be so excited all the time, but I'm going to be real here. Like, it's freaking hard. Like, I never, like, one thing that's not about work that I would like to add is that I usually only talk to my friends. So back then I would just only talk to maybe 5 people max. 5, 6 people. I mean, Pids knows this. I barely talk to anyone. And being on the internet now, more than ever in my whole entire career, has changed me a lot. Because now I get a lot of inspiration from people on the internet, which I've never done that before. I got inspiration from anime, games, or whatever, but now it's like I'm so influenced by my community. And I never really thought about having a break ever. But they told me, I have to say, if they're watching, thank you so much for helping me during this really hard time for us, because without my community that I've seen in so many parts of the country or the world, I would not be okay right now, because it's really hard. It's insanely hard to always see them every year and then take that away. So it's like my power is derived from, I'm an energy person. Like, I believe in other people's energy. They give me energy too. And I feel like my positivity is now derived from maybe Discord or somewhere on the internet, which it used to be from shows and meeting people. So I think that, like, I have to recenter my focus again. And I'm taking a break right now, maybe a month or 2, to figure out how I can focus again, because it is very hard. And I've changed everything about my house to accommodate for teaching at home, which is not what was not my plan, obviously, but we got to do it, Yeah. And I do have to say thank you to everyone that's been online and being very supportive of all of us, because without you guys supporting us, I think that we'll be a little bit more like, not as focused, I think. Because I really didn't know to depend on people online ever. Like I was just like, because I was just, closed in that way, because I just traveled every week almost. So it's nice to know that there are people understanding, where I'm coming from, because we're all suffering the same way. So it's just nice to connect that way. So I learned to accept help from people online that I thought I could never. So I'm just being very blunt, you know? So yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that you're blunt, but you're actually. I mean, it's funny because we can all agree at the point that we only show like our best in social media, right?
Yeah,
and that's what
for
we're
sure.
projecting to people. But in reality, as you're saying, everything is not all colorful and rainbows and,
No.
and unicorns.
True.
And the idea of this section was for you guys that are like at the top of the highest part of these successful brands like the Vampy and D-piddy and Angela, to show the people that's with us in Comic-Con Costa Rica online that this is a real job and that's hard. Because for some people, it's just people that it's online show interface and that's it. And that couldn't be farther from the truth. And this is what we really want to share with the people, because it's funny and we're going to laugh and share experiences. But at the very end of the day, this is going to be extremely hard because there's a lot of things that you're investing in here. You're investing not only your time, but your health, your focus, even if you're really tired, not only physically, but mentally. All these sacrifices had to be done for you to be where you are right now. And this is what these people want to, or maybe should learn before they realize why are you here right now and how you make it happen, how you made it happen.
And that's something really to thank you guys to be that straightforward, to be real, because it really takes God to be real in front of the cameras, knowing that a lot of people know you, and putting yourself right here and telling us about how you really feel and how hard it's been for you guys. It's something that I personally appreciate a lot. So thank you guys for keeping it real.
And these days, there are days, and there are days. There are days, really dark days. You don't want to even get out of bed. There are better days because it's what it is. It's what we have in a pandemic that is global, that affects everyone, and it's not the same. And everyone is different. Everyone affects it different. Some keep the jobs, some other lose the jobs. Some, I'm gonna be honest, the first like 3 weeks from the pandemics when we need to cancel Comic-Con and everything, I just get in bed and I don't even want to eat because it was like a really full blow to me. It was really hard, but it's not the same all days. It's not the same for everyone. So it's amazing to see you guys. I mean, we laugh a lot, but you guys are for real, and you guys are amazing. We are really big fans. I think this line here, these two guys, and everyone watching at
everyone's
home,
really great.
We are really big fans. We are really big fans of all of you three, and we love you. Any way we can support you, you can count on that, definitely.
Oh, thank you. We really support, we got to show support for each other, especially during times like this too. Super important. And for you guys to reach out to all of us, it means a lot. So thank you. Thanks for having us.
Oh,
it's a pleasure being here. Talking to you guys. I look up to these two a lot when it comes to.
Actually, you look down because you're taller.
Actually, no, I look down because they're this high. So
oh my gosh, he would always tap my head, and I'm like so annoyed because I'm like, I know I'm short.
Thank you guys for.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
To talk and have some laughs and also be real and just talk about everything.
Thongs.
We're really grateful for you taking that time to join us, and we can. As Manu said already, we're counting the days to have you guys here physically with us.
Oh,
that's as real as D-piddy's thongs at this moment.
Yeah. 7 of them.
Oh my gosh! Good thing Next time, more perezoso. Yeah.
Stop it!
You too, Jesse. I love you, man. I miss you. I hope to see you really soon. I love you, three guys. I really love you.
I love you guys too.
I expect to have you here really, really soon, or see you in any convention. Hopefully, the convention is gonna get back as soon as possible. Anyway, keep safe, please. Stay healthy, stay safe. The years take a toll, so we need to eat better and take care of ourselves. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Here's my partner. Hi, Oscar. This is my partner.
Hello.
And these four crazy guys are part of what we're trying to do. That is a Comic-Con in Costa Rica. And having you guys is like, wow, it's amazing to have this kind of relationship that we can, talk over the internet, and you guys there and we here and coordinate something like this. I think everyone really enjoys this time. It was fun. It was real. It was amazing. So thank you. Hopefully we see you guys really soon.
Yeah, for sure. If you guys need anything, let us know, because you can just message us. I'd love to do it again.
Thank you.
So.
Awesome.
Thank you very much. Probably we can do something different with no thongs.
Yeah, dude.
No,
I
have an idea.
Or with the real thongs. I don't know.
We're trying to survive this pandemic. You actually can release a brand of tongues, like a collection.
Yes.
Yes. About that.
We can do the marketing about the thongs.
Angela, stop!
No, we can work it out.
A whole campaign.
Oh yeah.
A whole campaign. You can make a whole campaign with that.
Full campaign. E-commerce, website,
once
everything.
Convention start, I like. There's gonna be that one or several people who are gonna come up to me to hey. Can you sign the song?
For real, yes.
I look at him like a family member, so it's kind of stop, please.
I mean, I wouldn't mind,
But as long as it's clean, right?
Please. Make sure it comes down.
Oh my God,
you back.
I'm like, no.
What the hell?
Stress.
Keep doing content, guys. You're amazing. Thank you, Erica.
Thank you,
everybody. Thank you.
You're supposed to be in this side, but thank you for all the comments and all the support. And thank you all for real. And I can't express how grateful I am for you guys connecting today. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks,
Thank you very
guys.
much. Okay.
Thank you, Manu.
Thank you for having us. It's awesome. Yeah, bringing us together too.
Thank you.
Yeah.
No,
We hope
we will do again. Definitely very soon. We will do it again. And as a promise, we will see you in Costa Rica really soon again. So thank you very much. We can go to the beach, and D-piddy can go in tongues, and we can go and see the slots. So
the slots. I want to see.
I think it's gonna be that's gonna.
I want to see.
That's a promise. That's a promise.
Okay.
That's a promise. Yeah. So thank you very much. We are closing this online event. So bye. Thank you very much. I'm gonna put you on backstage, guys.
Thank you, guys.
If you want to stay a little bit more and talk, just let me know.
Oh no! He's done! Someone save him! Oh, he's done. Well, we have to end now. I'm gonna go over there and take his. Oh, he's dead. Well, I'm gonna go.
Hat because you wanted the hat.
Okay, well, bye.
Oh my God.
What the heck? I'm gonna take your Kirby if you're dead.
Great.
I was like, no.